First, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior. Take some time out just to tell you, Lord, I'm grateful for the small things I overlook from day to day.
Well, good day, folks. This is your boy, Ferris Deloney, and I am coming to you live here from my home office, giving you a quick view, another Traffic Talk. This is Traffic Talk episode 2, and how you can do offline marketing and do it effectively, and finding the sources that you need as far as leads, and printing and designing your postcards, which I kind of lightly touched on a little bit in there, and then finding places to where you can have your postcards printed up and then have them sent to you and send them out. So there's a couple ways that you can do this, and it's real simple and real easy. And the reason why I'm giving this as an alternative, because it's easily duplicatable as far as marketing. It's for, I think, more or less, this way is for the shy marketer, for the person who is not necessarily an outgoing person. And I think we, as business people, I think we have to learn how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable with situations, as far as us wanting to create a business, because it's not a comfortable thing. If you want to be comfortable in life and you're not going to be uncomfortable doing your business, maybe you should pick a different line of things and just go to a regular 9 to 5, because some of the things that you may not be comfortable with is, sitting in front of a camera talking to people. When I tell people like this, before I get into the offline methodology, going back to a little bit on the online methodology, is using YouTube. If you can't sit in front of a camera in a room by yourself and basically talk to a camera for 15-20 minutes, by giving examples, and then really you're not talking to anyone live, then re-uploading that information via your YouTube channel, and then having that video talk to people with that you haven't actually see those people or talk to those people, then yeah, that's kind of crazy. We have videos where people, our webinars, where people just show pictures, which is the craziest thing ever. All I'm gonna do is show a picture. I'm like, why? And some people won't even do that. They won't get online and talk to save their lives for their own business. And I don't know why. I don't know why that is. That is so crazy. And it's mostly women. I hate to say it, but y'all are that's the craziest thing in the world. I don't want my picture taken. I don't want this. Huh? You'll go get weave put in your hair. You'll go get your eyebrows threaded. You'll go get everything done. Lip gloss, lipstick, base, everything else. Show your face out into this world. But when it comes down to taking a picture, you're ashamed of that, and you've done all that. You spent all that money on that makeup to make yourself prettiful. Yeah, I said prettiful. I know it's beautiful. But to make yourself prettiful and you don't want to show your face, that's the craziest thing ever. Look at me. I'm 2 tons of fun. Got this little gobbler on here. I didn't used to have that. But I'm, on camera talking to people. And that's not a shy. It's not necessarily that I'm shy or anything like that. It's just like, I like to reach out to people. I like people to get to know me. If you make the decision that you want to jump on my team and be on my team, by all means, introduce yourself to me. And don't be one of those people who say, well, I know how to market already. Because I've had plenty of those people that come and join my business, and they don't do a daggone thing. don't do anything but hold up a spot, and then a couple months later they're quitting because the business didn't work. Or if they, don't utilize videos, they don't, do whatever have you. But what I'm trying to provide with you right here is a simplistic way for you to market your business. For the person who is shy, don't want to show their face, for you to build your list, and some of the things that you have to, utilize to build your business. So one of the things I like to use is LPM Associates. They provide you with prospect list for you to prospect list and email list. Let me show you some of the things I left in. They come kind of deep, as they're the least expensive, but I like to diversify my leads. So LPM Associates, they come in on kind of like the old-timey little printer paper, but there's the leads and stuff like that. They come in on stuff like that. And most companies nowadays, they do use like these type of leads right here. These type of leads with the just regular edges, but either way it works, because that's where your information comes from. And the reason why I diversify my leads is because I like to think that I'm digging into different pots or whatever have you. And the most important thing is, if you got leads, you got postcards, you can go to get out there and advertise your business. But this is one place that you can get leads from: LPM Associates. Just go in there, go into your search file and put LPM Associates, direct mailing and direct response mailing list. And when you get ready to order, you pick through what you see. I suggest you get at least 1,000 leads, because it's $80. And go over here and click your order form. I was like, how am I going to order my leads? I was clicking everything else and didn't see right here where you can click to get the order form. And they've been in business since 1987, and they have different leads for people. So this is hotline opportunity buyers that they have, a list that they have. It comes 1,000 leads for $80, or you can go deeper and get 2,000 names for $160, which is really an affordable option for you to buy leads. Another place where you can go to is the Home Business Advertiser magazine. Now, Bob will, he may cut you a deal if you call him up. If you call him, Bob Schwartz will probably cut you a deal if you call him up and ask him, or email him first and ask him what his rock bottom price on leads is, and he'll probably send you a different lead form, whatever have you. But you can go through here and order 1,000 high quality leads and mailing addresses of prospects for home businesses and MLM mail offers through him for $95. And this is guaranteed to go to people who are looking for an opportunity. All my lead sources are guaranteed looking for opportunity sources, but this one especially because it's being mailed out to individuals who also are a member of that have advertised in here before, or may have been in a network marketing opportunity or whatever have you, or may just be getting a regular issue of this particular publication. So the Home Business Advertiser is another place where you can get your mailing list from. And another place where you can order your leads from is Wolf Publications, Wolf Enterprises, I should say. And you can order leads from them. Hold on, let me see. Not there. Let me put my thing on. I got to put it on pause for a second. Pause. Wrong one. But you can come over here and they have this in the inside of the Home Business Advertising magazine as well. You can order your leads through here, and I think it's the same thing as as the leads up here, but you get a little bit more variety as far as how many more you want to order. So that will be, you know what I'm saying, it'll be on a print and peel and stick labels, or you can have your names emailed to you, which you do, because if you're paying $90 for or $150 for some leads, you might want to put those, down for a second and hold on to those and get them sent to you in a CSV file, and then print them off yourself. It will save down on print time. It'll save down on you having to wait on the shipping and handling and all that other stuff for your leads. So you can have your emails sent to you as well. Some of the companies do have it on a CD, or will send you a USB drive. I'm currently in the process of looking for the companies that send on USB drive, but I've gotten leads on CD before, and it's just you aren't owning that list. If you pay for something, I think you should own it and not just use it one time and then pump it up. Down the line, you may want to advertise your business again to those people, because they might not respond the first time. Some of those people might not respond the first time, so you may want to go in again and hit them again with that list. So the next thing is to get your postcard design jumped up, which again, I covered this a little bit in my last video. You want to come through here and get your postcards designed up. Now, you always want to go with the highest rated individual for this, and you can just kind of tell them what you want. Now, tell them what you want. And as far as imagery, you want to send in wording. You can type in, you can communicate once you have paid the seller usage for paid the seller for their artwork, so to say. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. For their artwork and for their work that they're going to do for you. So it's several freelance people on here that will do this for you, and that it's relatively inexpensive to have a card designed up front and back. And one of the things that occurred to me that I was using they kind of send a message on the background. But if you have a postcard, here's what a good idea you can use too. You can have your instead of using what I did on this postcard, which I'm gonna change around on this side to kind of offset what you were doing as far as your mailing goes, because it can be expensive. Even if you are doing only like $250 a week, and it's $87.50 a week to send out your mail, why not use both sides to advertise on? So this side could advertise your business, the other side a stamp program. So I think I'm going to do that next go around. I just thought of this morning, instead of putting a message on the back half of this like I did my own personal message, and to kind of get people a call to action, put a stamp program on this as well, and have people send in stamps to you along with money, because it'll help you save on mailing, mailing costs, whatever. And there's several stamp programs that are out there. So I will be giving those out pretty soon. So with that being said, moving on, after you get your designed up front and back, even with your the stamp program on one side, then your main MLM business on the other side, you can come over here and get 5,000 flyers, full color, on both sides for $199 plus shipping and handling. I think it turns out to be $150. But truth be told, this company right here, I've used them before, and they do really good work. But there's no guarantee you're gonna get a perfect 5,000 postcards in each and every given time. It depends on how busy that they are. But this is a very good company, very reliable, and very reliable. They, the guy ships off really quickly, and you can, utilize them as well. Another company I like to use that I'm currently using, that I got the postcard that I just showed you printed up at, turnaround time is a little bit better with this company. And they have different companies that are utilizing them in the market, that are marketing with them and whatever have you. And you can go through here and get your postcards made up. They have postcards, drop cards made up, but we're just focusing on postcards right now, that they will have a good turnaround for you as far as that goes. Because like I said, I ordered my postcards last Friday before last, and got them in here last Tuesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday evening, they were here. And then the next day I had, since I already had leads ready to go, that, was already ready to go. And if you can't do it all at once, piece it together slowly. Don't get discombobulated and try to do it all at once. If you can get your leads 1 month where it won't ring out your pockets, do that. If you can get your postcards the next month, or the next pay period, do that. Then, whatever have you, get your leads, you get your stamps or whatever have you, but be piecing together little things at a time. I tell her, just like shopping for Christmas. I don't shop like other people for Christmas. I start in January and for Christmas, and the reason why that is I don't want to have to deal with, or the end of December, I don't want to have to deal with the mess. And it's a pain in the butt to hide the gifts or whatever have you, but I don't want to have to deal with the mess of dealing with those things. So I kind of prep myself. You have to prep everything, anything that you're doing with business. It comes in stages, and a lot of people who even if you're going to do a franchise, even people who do franchises, it comes in stages, and it's all dealing with building up and getting your ducks in a row and making sure everything right. So stage your business the right way, stage your marketing the right way, and stage it where it won't hurt you. So that is one. Another place is this place right here. It's an in-house. You can order and have, like, see right there, I can have these printed up and shipped out, and pay that cost per week. Printed up, shipped out, metered, everything, and I don't have to do, the heavy lifting of putting the leads on there and everything like that. They'll do that for you, and they also sell leads as well. My computer is running a little slow, but they also sell leads as well. So you can get 1,000 leads from them from $150, and their lead list is super solid, because I've seen a lot of people who have used this particular company for big ticket marketing, and been getting sales from it. So you could use this people as well. This is one of the reasons why I'm starting to tax for my co-op. Because it costs money to run it, and if I'm going to run it right and I'm going to be getting the leads that I want, I just don't want anybody sitting up thinking that they can come kick back and utilize my co-op without having to pay the cost, because I'm between the magazine ads, the postcards and everything like that. I'm gonna be sitting down, the offline marketing I'm gonna be doing. It costs, offline and online marketing I'm gonna be doing, it costs money to do that. And if I asked you for $20 a spot for your link for 1 month's worth of advertising, when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, or what you're getting added to, then that's not really asking a whole lot. That's still not asking for a whole lot. So those are some of the things that you can do to kind of market your business offline, and to get a response. And in combination with using YouTube, because YouTube sales is nothing like getting a free sale. It didn't cost you anything but a little time that you would have to put in for your business. So with that being said, I want to remind you guys, be blessed, not stressed, always be motivated by success. And I'll see you guys on the beaches of the world. I hope to see you on the beaches of the world, living the best life that you possibly can live. And if not, at least I hope to see you at the bank, and I hope to see you on the beaches of the world, living the best life that you possibly can live, and cashing the fattest checks that you could ever cash in your life. Yeah, peace.